What it do? It's your boy Drew Blue here. Welcome to episode 1 of TC tutorial here. I wanted to start this series so that way I can help out all my fellow fam out there that owns a second gen Scion Tc from 2011 to 2016 with any troubleshoot problems with anything that goes bad with your car. And with episode 1, I'm gonna go ahead and start it easy with y'all. And it's probably going to be one of the big, not the biggest, but one of the most common issues that you could have that can easily be solved. And what I'm talking about, y'all, is none other than a bad power outlet / cigarette lighter. So there are 3 common reasons why, if you plug in a car charger adapter and try to plug in your cable and charge your phone, that you get no electricity current running through to charge your phone. Now, number 1, you got a faulty charging cable or car adapter. Now, as you see here, I got one right here that's already adhesive stuck to a console. But once I plug this in, usually I see a digit number right there that tells me how many voltage is running through my car and through the electrical system. This was off. That means there was no electric current going through here. I haven't really tested this out, but I know for a fact, plugged in my cable there, no light. This one's a light up cable, didn't get any light. This lights up green. So I tried it in another power source to make sure the cable was good. Tried multiple cables. That's what I recommend for you guys. If you got another car, plug this in another car, or like test out your cables on other sources. As I plug this in, as you noticed, boom, green light's coming up. This is pretty handy, so that way you know you don't sleep overnight and thinking that your phone's charging when it's not. This will let you know if it is. And in case if you're worried about light blinding you, just, I don't know, get a bowl, wrap this around, cover it. But anyways, that's the first troubleshoot problem right there. Make sure everything's working good. If you know everything's good with your cable and your car adapter, move on to step number 2, which is basically gonna be, let me get my light on, the fuse. Now, see right here, I'm gonna show you the difference between a good fuse and a bad fuse. That's a good fuse right here that I got in my hand. You know it's a good fuse because you see that loop, that hill is completely there. Now imagine if there was an earthquake, or let's say an electrical earthquake, and it crumbled that hill in 2 halves, basically saying there's a huge gap split between the top of the hill right there, looking like a gap tooth. Maybe like if you see Michael Strahan, his 2 front teeth, there's a huge gap. Imagine that gap between the top right there of the hill. That means you got a bad fuse. Okay, so this right here is a 10 a fuse, but the one that's going to be a 15 amp fuse is what powers the power outlet. Now, to find a location, I'm gonna show you guys real quick. There's 2 locations for your fuses. There's actually more than 1, but 2 main ones that you really need to check through anytime you have no electricity or something going on, like out of nowhere you lose electricity in a certain system going on. Here's number 1, the main one, but that's not where the power outlet one is going to be located at. That bastard is going to be in the most difficult location that you could imagine it being in. I'm gonna have to actually unhook this, so let me show you where it's at. Get the light. See right there? There you go. That's it. That's the fuse box. It's right underneath the security light that you always see blinking in your car, whether you got it, you're locking your car or not. But the one you're gonna look for is the bottom right there on the best part is, that's what I like about the displays here, is it shows you where the fuse is at. That 15A, that's the 15 amp fuse. That's what powers the power outlet, or gives it, you know, controls the amps going through it. Basically you just take off this cap and then yeah, you pull out the fuse. Make sure you, like I said, you see a complete connection. You don't see a gap between the 2, where the two top hills or like the 2 or the top of the hill, you know, connects, and then you're good. But if it's a bad one, obviously you go to AutoZone, get a cheap one, $4 or $5 to just get a few spares, switch it out, swap it, you're good to go. It is going to be an awkward body position to get underneath there. To get up the cap, you just have to like kind of like pull this, and then you'll be able to slide it out and slide it back in. It's not that difficult. You'll get the hang of it, guys, when you do it. But if you need more body position, I highly recommend taking out the front seat which is honestly, it's just 14mm bolts that are under these plastic caps. They have their own ways of taking out, but it's not that difficult. You'll figure it out. If you need demonstration, there's 3 types. There's 2 ones like that on the front, and this one right here, you just pull it up, boom, like that. Like I said, it's not hard to pull it out. You don't have to worry about breaking it. This is actually pretty strong plastic, not that cheap China shit. You're good to go. Same thing here. Take out those 14mm bolts, and then there's going to be 3 connectors. There's going to be a black push tab where if you get a plier and cramp it, you'll be able to snag that out, or you could use your 2 fingers if you got long fingernails. And then there's going to be 2 connectors that are going to look like this one right here, where there's going to be a tab underneath here. You just have to hold it, and then you just slide this out, and then boom, you'll be able to take out the front seat and have all the room you need to get to the fuse. But anyways, so just to give you a recap, 3 steps troubleshoots on how to figure out why you don't have any power coming through your power outlet. Number 1, charging cable, car adapter. If everything's good, you tried it out in other cars or in other power sources, move on to step 2, check the fuse. Fuse is good. Now here's number 3. You got a bad power outlet assembly. So the way you could tell if this is good or bad, it's just like a suspension part. There should be little to no play or wiggle. Now you see right here, I got a lot of play. Now normally if it was good, it would be like this, but this is just loose and it's wiggling everywhere. So like that, that's a bad power outlet cigarette lighter adapter. Anyways, now I'm gonna show you how to take off how to pretty much get to this, take this off. There's really only 3 consoles where literally all you have to do is use your hands, and there's 6 plastic clips. I'm gonna show you right now on all 3 of them. Okay, let me get to the other one right here. Okay, there you go, 6. So, and the way you take it out, first step is going to be this one right here, which is going to be on the side, and this will be bordering the first cup holder right there that's closest to the knob. Okay, but of course before you do that, I highly recommend you take off, just get this knob out the way, the shift knob. You can just unscrew it, lefty loosey, that's all you got to do. And of course righty tighty if you need to tighten it afterwards. But so lefty loosey with that. Then after that, this one right here, it's gonna go in. Let me show you. In fact, hold on, I forgot, before we go into removing and replacing the cigarette lighter adapter, I highly recommend, before you do anything, in fact this is actually what you should do, is disconnect the negative terminal from the battery as well as the positive, so that way you don't mess with any wirings and everything's going to be good. I take off the positives. People will tell you just take off the negatives. This bastard has been an issue for me. It sometimes likes to creep up and still touch that and shock the hell out of me. Did that one time when I was trying to change an alternator. So I said, screw that. I'm just going to go ahead and take off both terminals, positive and negative. So you do that first. Then I'm going to show you right now what to do. So like I said, first step, this knob right here. Remember, righty tighty, lefty loosey, boom, out. Second, it's gonna be this guy right here. I don't want to mess up the adhesive. My car's just messy as hell. I went shopping today at Home Depot, don't mind me. Shoo. Thank you for anyone who said bless you in the comment section. Not anticipating, but it is what it is. I think there's good people out there. So this console, if I can get these wires out the way. Damn. Alright, cool. We're Gucci. So, like I said, this is going to be on here. You want to pull on the left side first, pull it up, then do the same thing on the right side, pull it out. And what I like to do afterwards is yank this one kind of like from the side right here, and then you just kind of like pull out. Like this one right here, you just pull out up close, towards you, And then after that, these two right here, you just pull out this way, and then boom, it's out. That's the first one. The second one is gonna be, I like to call it the shift knob console. I think they call it the console box. Anyways, that's what they call it on the, I think on the manual guideline. So the second one, 6 clips as well. It's gonna be the same thing for the automatic and what's it called, manual. Although the manual, there's like a couple more things you got to take out to be able to remove the full shift knob. It's not that difficult. 6 clips right here. You just pull out, grab. I usually grab from the left first since I'm in the driver's seat. Boom. Once this is loose, make sure you don't pull it all the way out. You just want to make sure that you can hold it in midair and know that, okay, you got all the clips out. There's going to be 2 wire connectors. I'm going to show you right now. Let me see if I can tilt this. There you go. It's going to go in right here. All you got to do is the tab. There's going to be a tab on the bottom side on this one. If you look from here, you just have to pull out right here and just get a good view. Essentially like that. It's going to be like, there's going to be a tab underneath. You just push down the tab, and you just pull out the connector. I'll show you the connectors right now. Right here, here's the one. Here's one. Here's 2. And like I said, the tab is right here. It's not that difficult. It's gonna be behind right here. You're just gonna pull that. If you can see right here, there you go. Where my thumb is at, right here. You just pull down. You'll feel it, and then you just pull out. That's it. Same thing here. All right, another tab right here. This tab. No, my thumb's not touching it. Right here. Just pull down, pull out. That's it. Okay, guys. Don't feel like you gotta yank the thing. No. There's no need for that. There's a tab right here. You feel it. Like if that piece is moving, that's the lever. That's how you know. Otherwise, it wouldn't be moving. But if you feel it moving, going up and down, you got the lever. You just got to hold it down, pull out from the console, and you're good to go. Now, third, it's going to be last but least. I can kind of show you the demonstration here since I pulled this out. This is the new one that I'm putting in. So right here, let me see if I could bend the camera again. Damn it. There's going to be a tab on the bottom end. Let me see if I can get it right there. See, like I said, you just pull the tab down. Here, I'm going to pull the tab up towards me, and I'm going to pull this away. Oh, shit. It can be a little weird sometimes. Oh, you know what? I was grabbing the whole damn cigarette lighter. I just got to pull it like this. Okay. I like to go on the side like that. It just makes it easier that way. You just have to pull the tab. All right. Want to be play games with me, huh? Want to play games with me, huh? There you go. Sorry about that, guys. I like to play around. So let me show you real quick. If I didn't mention it earlier, you can tell if a cigarette adapter or power outlet adapter, if it's good or not. It's basically the same play rules with the suspension parts. Same thing applies here. Little to no wiggle, no play. Here, as you notice, everything's good. Nothing's really coming apart. This is good, okay? Let me show you a bad one. Here's a bad one right here. As you notice, a lot of wiggle play room, okay? Cool. So, that's all you need to know. Sorry if I'm talking too much. I like to go in details. And I'm really sorry that, you know, I'm pretty amateur with the camera panning and all this, but look, y'all, I just got to show you how to do this and then just get on with it. So as you see here, to repeat, you know, pretty much to put everything back together after you remove everything, you just kind of do the steps backwards. So obviously step 1, which is the last console we took out, you slide it in there. All right, I like to go ahead and slide it, go in like this, just like that. Oh shit, how the fuck did I do that first time? I think I went like this. Yeah, so I'll put it over like that. There you go. And then it'll just slide in like that. Then after that, you just get the tab, which won't be hard. Like I said, you just make sure that the pull tab that you're doing is on the bottom. All you have to do is just push it in until you hear a click, and you just have to hold the console like this. Oh, damn it, why is the angle doing that? Okay, just push it in, just like that. You hear that click? That's how you know it's in. And after that, you just get the 6 tabs right here, push it in, just like that. Click it in, boom, bada boom, bada bing. there you go. There you go. Step 1. Step 2, you get the console box right here. I like to call it the shift console, shift knob console. First thing first, before you put it all the way in, make sure the 2 wires are connecting here, which is not that difficult here. Just gotta make sure you guys see me do it. It's a weird body angle. I gotta do this shit. All right, so this one goes on the side. So the tab I'm pulling right here is gonna go in. That has to be on the left right here. My index finger gotta feel it. Just put it in this direction. Right? Yeah, right. Okay. So why am I not going in? Am I tripping? Am I tripping? No, I'm not tripping. I'm doing the right way. Okay, there we go. Just needed to go a little bit up. You heard that click? That's how you know it's in. Second one, boom. Make sure the tab is on the top. Slide it in. I mean, here, listen to this. There you go. That's how you know it's in. Boom. So now you just slide it on top or slide it in, and then after that, just press down. All right. Make sure it locks in place like that, like so. There you go. Go on, motherfucker. Oh, yeah. How you like that? That sounds good. Man. All right. Yeah, this thing can be tricky sometimes. All right, cool. Now, there you go. You're 2/3 of the way there. All right, of getting all the consoles in. Now, number 3. Gotta get this receipt out. Just get it to the side. Put it in. I can't believe it's taking me 20 minutes to do this. My bad, y'all. Well, tutorial-wise, I got to do it 20 minutes. But otherwise, me doing it, it's easy. So right here, like I said, the 2 tabs on the bottom, you just push it to the left, push it in. There you go. Make sure there's no wires or anything getting in the way. Because right here, yeah, there you go. Oh, shit. And always, don't be afraid. If you mess up like how I did, just gotta do it the opposite way. Yeah, I gotta pull it up one more time. There you go. So, the tabs do matter. So I guess on the right side, I gotta make sure that, because these ones gotta kind of, gotta hook inside. So I gotta get those in first. There you go. I got a lot of bullshit in here. Oh. Okay, cool. Gotta just make sure this slides in. Okay, so that's how it is. Okay, cool. So you just let this slide inside like that. Then, so slide in forward. Make sure you go ahead and hook in inwards. Then push in. There you go. And voila. Okay. Hey, it's a learning lesson for all of us, y'all. Turn that in. Bada boom, bada bing. Let me go and turn it one more time. Yeah, I like it like that. I like it like that. There you go. So, now, with all that done, I'm gonna go ahead and get my wonderful electric ratchet. You're gonna see me how I do it. With all the consoles in, obviously all the connectors in, now it's safe to go ahead and put the terminals on the battery. I'm gonna go ahead and put on a positive. Put that mother sucker on. Go ahead and get me my bolt nut. Slide it in, slide it in. Mother almost dropped that son of a gun. Ooh-wee. I would not have been happy. Man, I'm laughing like the hot shrooms right now. Shit. All right, what I like to do, just tighten it. All right, should go the other side. What am I doing? There you go. There you go. Positive is in. I guess you guys couldn't see that. All right, you'll see the negative. put it in. These ones are Home Depots, by the way, guys. So like if you're like the stock ones, you'll have the stock ones, they'll be 10 millimeters. This one I got from Home Depot because my stocks broke. So these ones, like the bolt right here that holds it in is 11 millimeter, and the one right here, the actual well, no, the nut is 11 millimeter, the bolt is 10 millimeter. Let me get my terms right. My apologies, y'all. Just gonna go ahead and bolt that in, just like that. Should have power, good to go. Now is the moment of truth, and I will know if I got this working if my adapter right here, my car adapter, or inverter I should say, shows digital numbers. Let's go ahead and start this car. It might have an issue the first 2 times. It is always like that. Whenever you disconnect all electric current, it's going to take a couple times to start the car. Yep, there you go. That's 1. Yeah, 2. Number 3. Damn. That's an interesting one. And usually it takes 4, I guess. I got a shitty alternator anyways. There you go. But either way, I don't need to really start the car. Moment of truth. It's in there. Let's see right now. Woohoo! I got power back on. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And there you guys have it. That's how you solve that issue right there. So obviously I'm gonna go ahead and turn that off. But yep, that's how you know when you got a bad cigarette lighter. All you gotta do is do those 3 steps. Once again, rewind it, y'all. Double check your car charger adapters and cables. Make sure they're working elsewhere. Then though that's not what's tripping. After that, step 2, check the fuse. Make sure it's not broken, or like the fuse is blown. My apologies, wrong term again. If it's blown, replace it. If it's not blown, step 3. It's your adapter. Now, luckily, I got one with the console in there, but sometimes, unfortunately, I can't show you the step on how to remove it, but you can remove the cigarette lighter assembly from the console right here and just put a brand new one in. Luckily for me, all I had to do was get the console that had one in there. If you could find it like that, like, it only cost me $7, y'all. It's not that. Save yourself the hassle. Trust me, buying the cigarette lighter assembly itself, it's like 30-40 bucks for the Scion Tc. Screw that. I just saved myself 30 bucks. All I got to do is replace it with a brand new console, and I'm good to go. But yeah, this is it right here. That's the end of the tutorial. So if you have any questions, please let me know. Leave a like, subscribe, obviously, for more content. I do cover music, but I will have a separate channel. I'm probably going to put this on a different channel. So episode 1, well, I'm going to upload it to my music channel. Then I'm also going to have a separate channel. So you guys will definitely see it on both channels. But anyways, there you guys have it. If you have any questions, tips, I've already had to change my alternator multiple times. I had to change my rack and pinion. I did change out the rear shocks and springs, so I know how to do that, as well as more on the front, rotors, brake pads. What did they call that thing? Damn, I lost the term for it. Oh man, give me 1 second. The sway bar. Oh, I had a hard time remembering that. The sway bar. So like, I've done that as well. So I've pretty much changed a good amount of parts here on this car, and I can definitely go ahead and give you guys a tip on how I did it here and there. So feel free to comment down, ask me what I did. I'll be more than glad to give you guys the best advice that I can. But yeah, this is episode 1, just to show you guys that, to make sure that you know, you can solve the simplest issues on your own. But yeah, my car is being a little but it's all good. I got the voltage rating here, and if I just charge, all I gotta do is put one connector in. I should be good. Get one in here. Yep, there you go. It's lighting up blue. There you go. Everything's good. So that's how you know. I'm just gonna go ahead. Like I said, I got a bad alternator. Otherwise, usually 2 or 3 times your car should starting. I will have a video show you how to do the an alternator replacement sometime down the road when I get a upgraded, more powerful version. But for now, I'm signing out. So it's your boy Drew Blue signing out. Y'all stay safe, stay blessed. Deuces.